You know, everything was going just dandy. My pigeon population was staying at the granaries. There was about 20 when I first came here. Now there's 70, as I mentioned to my son yesterday. And now, apparently, my barbecue is a pigeon roost. Now, just not sure how to. Maybe there's only 8, 9 cats here. Maybe I should get more cats. Keep these pigeons off my barbecue. I noticed yesterday after this, they were coming from the bin and they were flying and landing on the roof of the house. And now we got this one is sitting on my barbecue. And he's just looking in my window here, like, I don't know, what's he looking for? There's the bin on the barley, the door on the barley bin is open. So they got all they can eat barley. Maybe this barley is a little, maybe they want it ground. Perhaps, I guess maybe I'm gonna have to take a couple pails somewhere and grind it and put it, or maybe I should just be like Trevor and buy some bird seed. Put some bird seed feeders up. This pigeon looks like I bet if I just sat here if I put this phone here for a long time, like on a tripod or something that I don't have, I bet that pigeon I bet more would come. I bet more pigeons would come over here and sit. You can't really. Oh, I guess there's nothing on the bins right now. They've all, they're all kind of. Well, they're not necessarily in the bin. They probably are on the bins. They go in the bin. They got roost in that one bin's got the lids open on that hopper bin, or that hopper bin's got the lid open on it. And I don't know. I can't imagine how nasty it would be inside that hopper bin. If anybody ever came along and wanted to use, well, let's put it this way: the flat bottom bin beside the hopper bin the neighbor borrowed it and put barley there because the hopper bin is so nasty that he couldn't be bothered to clean it to use it. So he'd rather shovel the bottom out of a flat bottom bin than, yeah, no, that would be, I can't imagine. Someday, if someone pays me like $4,000, I'll open the access door on that bin. So I think somebody might come out here this fall hunting. And like last fall, he came for a few days. And when he comes out, there's going to be full-fledged war on these pigeons. That's a long time. This pigeon might be pretty tame. This pigeon might be pretty fucking tame by fall time. But they're like, it's the, I don't know what it is. They're looking for something they come to eat snow off this house because it's like out of the wind and I don't know. Like, I don't know why. No pigeon has ever sat on my barbecue before. I've been here for 4 years. And this pigeon, it's looking pretty friendly. Pretty friendly pigeon. I don't know if it's thinking there's something in this house it wants because it's looking in here. But I'm pretty sure it can't see through the window. Oh, I guess while the pigeon's deciding what it's going to do, I'll tell everybody what to do. It's Sunday morning. On Monday morning, when some people are still kind of not sure if it's still holidays and everything's open, go to the post office. And if they have silver coins, buy the silver coins. Because the silver coins are going to double in value. My first silver coins I bought for $32 Canadian. I was getting a bunch, and I had quite a few. I had more than 10, which I don't have a lot of money. But I had more than 10, and then something happened, and I started this stupid fucking business, and I needed startup money in April, the year before last. I got a client that pays, well, everybody. They pay them after. We work and then they pay us after once we do the bill up and they pay us. So anyways, I needed it. So I went to the Saskatoon and I sold 8 and I doubled my money. I paid 32 and I got like 70 something out of each of them. And I kept a few and then I started getting more. And they're hard to find, but Canada Post sells them. They're collectors. Canadian Mint silver coins, they're all 1 ounce, 9999, I forget. It's pure silver, and you pay $109 for a coin that says it's a $5 coin on it. It actually does. Literally, it says fuck the coin. The Canadian fucking Mint does coins for the Canada Post. I don't know how they figured this out, like how to put the price on them. But there was they had several. There was a couple for 94, and there was some for 108, and some for 120, and they're all kinds of prices. So I got more. Anyways, long story short, I got more of them. And fuck, the ones I got lately here were like, I got some for around 60. But the ones now, I'm not sure, probably no one's paying attention. But I got a special ounce of silver. One of my sons. A couple of my sons are steam fitters. And when they were out on a job, some journeyman that really liked them gave them these 1 ounce silver coins. And they're silver, majestic. Forget. Majestic Silver Corporation, or forget what they're called. And they were, like, silver was $5 an ounce. Silver was $5 an ounce, and like people just, it cost more to pick it up than it did. The fucking ounce was worth nothing. Journeyman gave these fucking silver coins to my twins. I forget. They'd remember. You'd have to ask them. I think they both got one each from the Journeyman. And this Journeyman was bought into Majestic Silver. He had shares. And I bet. Anyways, they were giving these away just as a kind of a little promo because they couldn't give silver away. So they were more. This would have been in 2000. Oh, I don't know, 20, 20, 25 years. Wait. They were, it was '03. It was 2003 when they got their Reds. I think they were third years or something. When they were out on this job with this guy from, I think the guy was from BC. And he was just so happy with my sons. But everybody that works with my sons think my sons rock. This pigeon, I don't know if it really seems really weird that this pigeon is sitting here like this. I wonder if this pigeon maybe isn't a little bit sick. Like it's having a nap. He's fucking sitting there having a nap in the sun. Well, it's like minus 20. Oh, wait, look. Some of the other guys are up on the bin now. Everybody, I can't believe some of those fuckers over there. There's a bunch of them over there. Well, I'm sure nobody because of the sun. But maybe it's my window isn't the best either right there. It's a little bit sketched. The old landlord, he's not too concerned about. There's a couple up there. Yeah, you can see. I don't know how many there is there. When I got my son. Oh, this one's fucking coming over here. Wait, no, it's going to the other bin. Who knows? Oh, it's going back. It's fucking just moving. I got one of my sons fucking new Christmas present, an old new Christmas present. And when he comes out here this fall, there's going to be absolute fucking hell to pay. At that, I'll tell you what, this fall, when my son comes out here to do his, what we got out here, we've got ourselves a fucking avian flu reduction squad. And there's 3 of us. It's a small, well, there's actually 4 of us. Number 4, we're not sure if he's going to make it. But we're ready for him, number 4, but there's 3 of us right now. And when I got my second twin, a twin, or a second one, they're both. Jackson got a new smoke pole for Christmas. Jackson got an A5. And if anybody knows what an A, all you have to do is Google up what's an A5. And he's got one of them. And this pigeon here, you better hope you don't make the winter, because when, I think he's fucking sees, I don't know, he must, why is he looking? He woke up. Oh, he's scared. Oh, he's not too scared. We had it snowed here yesterday in the night. It kind of snowed in the night, and then it kind of snowed a little bit during the day, and then it quit at dark. I was ready. I couldn't do a YouTube video. It was, you know what? Maybe one time I will, because I got these, well, you can't even see them. Hey, wait, maybe you can see in the shade here. Look at this. We did upgrades. Look at this. You can see this is going to be pretty. Look at this little, see, look. Oh, you can barely see them. They're pretty bright at night. When she's dark here, when the old sun goes down, if the moon ain't bright, look what I got. I might have to go to the city today. I did upgrades, and I didn't, I got my driveway's 200 yards long. And I tried to do both sides, a little bit the same on both sides. Oh yeah, my cousin there, Jeff, shout out to Jeff at Canadian Tire. I go to one Canadian Tire and I got the one string from the far side. It was 4 16-footers or something. Strung them together. Oh, they're all beautiful. And then I went on a mission. I didn't put the video of my mower mission up. We got ourselves, you could actually, if you could see it from here in that Quonset. But see, I got these pretty lights all the way out there. And then, wait, maybe you can see even these ones. I got both sides. These ones it's too sunny, you can't see these. Oh, you can maybe see a little bit of, see? Oh, yeah. At night, she ain't no gloom and doom around here at night no more. And that does remind me, I'm going to have to jet back to the city. I want to get enough to make it out. It's actually, it's a business expense. Because if a worker comes in the morning, in the summer, if it's real foggy, they can't see the driveway. So I'm leaving my lights up. I ain't taking them down. And that's going to be a marker. If I need someone, I'll just say, I got the blue and white lights. And they'll say, what if it's daytime? Well, I said, don't come in the daytime, come at night. You'll see my blue and white lights. But when my son comes in, the son that lives in Saskatoon hunts every lot. He comes in the morning and him comes 5 in the morning. And it's foggy and he missed my turn. So I got these, see? I got these now. And he ain't gonna miss my driveway when those are plugged on at night. I could have done a little quick start of a video when I was blowing snow last night. And that's another thing. If I wouldn't have had those up, my driveway blowing thing, it would have been a disaster. So yeah, there's all kinds of reasons. I don't know. These pigeons are a plague. And one of our clients insists that we come with equipment to get rid of these pigeons when we're working around their yards. As many as depopulation is absolute. The Avian Flu Reduction Squad is going to come here and hopefully this year when he showed up, number 3 man, he showed up at dark, like dark 30, and the next morning at dark 30 we're in the field shooting birds at first light, I think. Yeah, that morning they came right on, we were banging away at first light. He hadn't shot a shotgun in 4 years. And I don't think he ever had shot a goose or a duck ever. But his brother and I had been out and we'd shot our limit quite a few times, so we were getting fairly proficient. But if this pigeon here, he is on a short fucking rope. But look how pretty he is. And that's kind of weird. How they're all, look at the colors of this thing. It's all puffy and fluffy and it's kind of, actually I thought it was scruffy. It don't look real sick. Look at its head, what a weird color. And these pigeons they must be all inbred. Because none of them are the same. They're all different. There's like 78 pigeons out there. Or at least I counted 78 the other day. And I'm sure there's not 2 that even look close to the same. I'm sure they're all, where are they now? Oh, yeah, there's just a couple up. Couple up there right now. But that bin's full of pigeons. And that other one beside it, it's got the lid, it's got barley, and then there's another, that one there, see it? It's open, they're in there too. So the two, The middle one's not got, it's empty, but the door's open for barley. But they just eat dust. Pigeons don't really eat anything. All they do is make a mess. They shit on everything. So anyways, YouTube, I'm telling you what to do. Here's your big tip for the fucking 2020. This for first thing you could do, and do it. Don't even wait till the new year. Go to the post office and buy silver ounces, because you can buy, and they're basically the same as spot price. They're all decorative. They've all got decorations and all kinds of fancy shit, but they're a legitimate ounce of silver, and the silver market has gone parabolic, and it's likely to. I don't know if there's something more hockey stick curve than parabolic, but if instead of laying the hockey stick with its handle on the ground with the blade up, that's what's called a hockey stick. What you do is you take and stand the hockey stick up, and the blade has been what silver's done over the last 100 years. And now what it's going to do is go straight up like the hockey stick handle if you pointed the stick straight up. That's what the hockey stick analogy is to what silver's going to do. And I think that's going to really kick the ass of oil. Apparently, no, this may be, I'm hearing this, it's becoming almost, it's not on mainstream, but Samsung has developed a new battery and it's coming on stream, and it's going to turn a 8-hour charge into a 9-minute charge. And it's going to turn a 600-kilometer travel limit to 900-kilometer travel limit. And you're going to charge this thing in 9 minutes. Like, fuck, it takes me longer than that to get gas at the co-op. It takes me 5 minutes to fill my truck at the rack. When there's no one around, I can do it myself. It still takes 5-10 minutes. Samsung and they're going to put, how much? A kilogram or a pound? They're going to put, they put like part of an ounce and maybe 2 ounces, ounce and a half now. And what they're going to do is, instead of just using that much, they're going to use, I think, it's not, compared to the amount of the weight of the vehicle, it's not even measurable. But the silver market has all gone goofy. Like I've got some silver coins that have tripled in value in 4 years. So what did someone buy that tripled in value in 4 years? I'm sure no one will fucking comment. Probably no one will even watch this fucking video. I got I don't know, what have I got? 9 subscribers. But if anybody ever is just kind of wondering what to see, you don't need $1 million fucking dollars to go buy an ounce of silver. You can buy an ounce, like I said, at the local. I'm not telling you where, because tomorrow morning I'm going to buy the rest of their silver ounces at the post office. But if you are anywhere near a post office, most of the bigger post offices sell ounces of silver, and I pay, you can buy them for what, you can't get silver. There's only one place in Saskatoon that deals in silver. If you want to go there tomorrow, or if you're in Saskatoon, I'm sure there's no one in Saskatoon that watches my videos, but if you are in Saskatoon, he might be open he's on 3rd Avenue, and you can get from him. He'll sell it to you. And it's cash only. He doesn't do debits. He doesn't do credit cards. It's cash, and you still have to. There's taxes involved. Like, you got to pay tax on this stuff at the post office. So it's not just. But I mean, I'm not concerned 6 or 7% tax. This silver's going to double next Christmas. The silver, I was supposed to, I bought one for my daughter for a Christmas present, and my son didn't tell me in time he was going to Victoria. So here it sits in my house. But that thing's going to be worth double. It's worth $98. It's worth over, Canadian silver is over $100 an ounce. Could be like, you're hearing $70. That's US, peeps. Like, that ain't Canadian. Like, we're not even fucking part of we're just a sideshow. It's just a little sideshow up here. But I'm just saying, if you've got time to watch this pigeon sit here, and this pigeon's having a nice little fucking, I don't know why would it just sit on, I guess they're like geese. Apparently their feet don't have no feeling in them. No, it's turning around and it's looking at me. Like, this is an up close and personal look at it. It's gonna scratch itself. Maybe it's got a little tick. It's gonna pretty itself up for YouTube. I'd like to see the YouTube video that's got a closer video of a fucking pigeon. And you know what's really weird? This is really beyond weird, because you know what? I gotta say, I have a little trouble keeping occupied in the winter. And I was sitting here waiting for the fucking snow to quit yesterday, and I cleaned this window. Like, it ain't clean, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying it's clean. But I give her, like, look at the spots on this window. Like, God, where is that bad? Look, it's gross. But it got one, I give it a pretty good scrubbing, and now you can see the spot. That pigeon's in a clean spot, and it's just gonna sit there on my barbecue. I wonder if it will sit there all day. I don't know. It's been a half an hour almost. But anyways, if you're in Canada, you can buy silver at Canada Post. And if you're in Canada, on Monday morning, which is tomorrow, because it's Sunday today, you need to get to Canada Post, and it doesn't matter. You don't have to buy a whole bunch. Just buy one. If you could buy two, buy two. They might have the $92 ones if it's like a big city. I don't know. Like, there's depending on, because there's 3 special coins for the year. Now Outlook doesn't have no more. They had 3, I bought them, and that's all they brought in. So people aren't buying silver. So I bought all them, and then they had some other ones in a different display, and I bought some of them, and there's a couple there for $124, I think, yet. But I'm going to likely I got some envelope, cash in an envelope, and I think I might take that cash out of that envelope and take it count it up, and take it because the fucking retards and where are they? Muskoka? The Laurentian elites, they're buying silver right now. Like, they're buying kilos. They ain't buying an ounce. They're buying kilos. I would like to be able to buy stocks in a silver mine, but I'm not. You got to have like quite a few $1,000s to do that, I'm just saying, try and figure out a way to go buy a little bit of silver. If you're near a coin shop, you can buy it in 10-cent pieces and 25-cent pieces. Like, there's no reason if you're near a coin shop you shouldn't own some silver. You could take $20 down there and get some silver. But if you're just like, I'm out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And the only place that I can buy silver locally is in the post office. I took out $300 cash on Friday. I was on a mission to get, what did I do? I dropped off some stuff and picked up some stuff, and the coin shop was supposed to be open until 4:30, and I went there. I was on my way down the fucking downtown, stopped in traffic. 15 minutes from there, going to be there by quarter after. And I checked my phone, and he was closed at 4. That was just before Christmas. I think that was maybe the 23rd. I forget what day. It was the day I got rear-ended. Anyways, there is a coin shop in Saskatoon, and you can buy 10s. And don't tell him you want dimes or quarters or nickels. He'll have a fucking shit fit. I'm telling you now, if you go to the Saskatoon coin shop, tell them you would like 25-cent pieces or 10-cent pieces or 5-cent pieces. I don't know if you can get 5-cent pieces in silver, but you can get 10-cent pieces and 25-cent pieces in silver, and you can just buy. You don't need a bunch of money. Just bus fare to go down there and get yourself some silver, because the silver is gonna, like, I'm not saying it's gonna be $1,000 an ounce, but it's going to definitely double by next Christmas. My daughter's silver coin's going to be worth, I think it was $124. It's the year of the horse. So Canada Post has that they got year of the horse coins, and they're the most expensive. And my daughter liked horses, and hell, I saw them there, and I got her one, and then I went back and I got another one. So that's for if any of my 9 subscribers are anywhere near someplace where you can buy silver, I would get off my ass on Monday morning before things get all, because it's going to empty out. There'll be none available. It might be worth, that ounce will be worth $1,000, I bet. It's going to be double next fall, and it'll then, once it's doubled, it can double again. It went from 50 to 1, $50 an ounce to $100 an ounce in like about 4 months. So if it doubles again in 4 months and doubles again in 4 months, you went from now it's 100, say, it's 100 Canadian, just plus a little tax and maybe a little extra. $100, say, for an ounce here now. It was 50 in September, it was 50. So September, 4 months. See, it doubles again in 4 months. So in 12 months, it's doubled twice more. So it went from 1 to 2, to 2 to 4, from 4 to 8. So I'm going to say by next Christmas time, if I'm still around and doing odd little YouTube videos, I'll try to do a between Christmas and New Year's video on the silver price. But I'll bet an ounce of silver. I'll bet 1 ounce to $108 that this time next year, silver will be over $800 an ounce. I won't even suggest what gold will do. But silver is way behind gold, and it's about to catch up. It might even pass gold. I'm not saying it'll be worth $4,000 an ounce, but there's a percentage of gold there's a silver to gold ratio that's historical. And it's like, used to be like 6-7 ounces of silver to an ounce of gold. And now it's like 60 something ounces of silver to an ounce. We'll do the math 100 times 4. If it's 100 for, okay, gold is 4,400 US. So it's like 6,000 an ounce Canadian. So that's 60 ounces of silver. It's 60 to 1 right now. So if something happened and it progressively shifted back to 6, 7 to 1, your silver is going to be worth, because if it does that, gold's going to exponentially rise as well, at least double to 8. So now if your silver is 6, back to the historical 6 to 1, and your gold is worth $8,000 an ounce. An ounce of silver is now worth 48, 1/6 of 8. Anyways, it's price of silver is going to be, I'm not sure if I look at the wrong YouTube videos, but the price of silver is supposed to be based on industrial demand and fiat currencies. I was going to say the Laurentian elites in Muskoka, fucking billion trillionaires, are on a mission to kill the carbon economy. And if this battery technology actually kicks in, and the price of gas and oil could catastrophically drop. If solar panels and EVs and everything electric, we'll be able to run electric mowers. We'll be able to run electric mowers and electric trimmers. We won't need gas and oil and shit like that, 2-cycle engines and 4-cycle engines and shit. We'll have electric rotor tillers. And if we got electric rototillers and everything, I don't care. The only reason I used electric when I started my business, I had a Milwaukee electric cordless. And I had 5 big batteries, and they lasted 2 hours. And I phoned my client. I panicked. Ryan, my batteries are all dead. He says, "Oh, don't worry." He says, "You got a Milwaukee. I saw you got a Milwaukee." He says, "Just take it. Go to Greg's. Go to the shop and get that. We got all kinds. Just use ours and put yours on. We got 5 chargers," he says. "Throw your batteries on charge and use ours." And that was how I made it all the way through that first season. I had to fucking borrow I had 5 big batteries, and I had to borrow my clients' batteries. I'd go 2 hours. I'd be dead. I'd take mine, charge him, take his, and I was back and forth. It was fucking retarded. And it had no power. So anyways, with this new, it's Samsung. And you could check into this. Check into Samsung's new silver battery technology. And if that comes, that'll take over. It'll be insane, the amount of what that'll do to the silver prices. Because the Laurentian elites have bogged down the price of silver to keep their people they want you using their printed money, their printed fiat currency. They don't want you using silver and gold, something that's got intrinsic value. Their goal is to triage the entire world into credit and fiat currency and debt and fiat currency. And lots of people are just saying, you know what, fuck that. Fuck it. We're out. We ain't buying bullshit bonds. We ain't your fucking printing presses are, you can print all you want, but we ain't going to use that shit no more. We're going to use gold and silver. And that's part of the thing. So there's quite a few reasons why this silver it's not just I'm just saying, go get a little bit. Go get a little bit, and if you can buy more, I got some. I got more than I'm getting more too. I've got some and I'm getting more. It's I don't know about the gas and oil. I'm a little concerned the price of gas and oil, and all of the oil industry and that might have take a terrible turn for the worst. And if Alberta is all hot and bothered with their pipelines and all their infrastructure to get, there's one sitting there, get their oil from Alberta to they're going to go through the states. If they can't go through BC, they're going to go through the states now. And, by the time Alberta, that dumb, I'm sure none of my subscribers are from Alberta. But I will say one thing. If someone from this that watches this video is from Alberta, you got a sold out premier. Everybody thinks you're premier. She just cat's meow. She's God's gift. You know what? She's promoting data centers and mass electrical use, and she can't even supply it. And she's trying to run a pipeline through in BC. No, that ain't going to work. Now we're going to go through the states. Oh, that ain't going to work. And now she bought onto the bullshit story that CO2 is a pollutant. Alberta's premier has bought onto the fucking myth. And I don't know how, well, she's got no credentials. She's got nothing. She's a glorified Pamela Wallen. She's got no business sense, no common sense, no common decency, no common respect. And she's oh Christ, she's going to sell power, but she can't make power. And data centers. Oh, we're going to put data centers in so that they can do what? Monitor their population? Danielle Smith, I'm just saying, there's Alberta. You're potentially, you are going to be a have-not province. You get this Danielle Smith. If you don't make some changes, you're going to be a have-not fucking province because I'm telling you what, the silver thing, Alberta doesn't have silver mines. The only place it's going to prosper is places that produce minerals for food production and silver. So, I don't know. I live in Potash Alley, and there's work here in mining and gold and all kinds of shit up north, uranium. But if Danielle Smith had a tiny part of a fucking brain, she'd be in cohorts with Scott Schmo and Cameco and Westinghouse and all these, which is actually owned by Westinghouse, and Cameco is largely owned by the fucking Prime Minister of Canada through Brookfield Assets. Westinghouse, Brookfield, Cameco, they're all joined at the hip. And these fuckers can't get nuclear going, and Alberta should be building nuclear for their data centers. Oh, wait, they don't have the water. Right. It takes millions of gallons of water a minute to cool a nuclear facility. So maybe this new silver technology will kick in, and if it ever helped with the old nuclear industry, it would really make silver a stupid investment. I never thought of that before. That's just rambling now. But the oil and gas is going to take a terrible tailspin if the battery technology improves. They say it's like 100x. 100x. The old battery technology is outperforming oil and gas as my furnace runs. Well, this pigeon I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm just going to let it. I guess that's the end of the pigeon video, YouTube. It was, I don't know. I thought that pigeon was sick, and it actually looks like it's kind of happy. Oh, and yeah. Maybe it'll be here tonight yet. When it's dark, just before dark, when my lights are bright. Maybe you'll see this pigeon again. If not, he's going to get dusted in the fall when the avian reduction squad gets underway.